some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
The bad thing is I just realised I really should get Nightbot set up. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, you should know I'm Azrael, and if the title is not deceiving enough, I am running as Grim, which I'm going to wait to see on my second screen. Yep, that's working. So, the original bike that Grim had, she still has, because I'm a bike nut. If I can actually find the details for it, I can tell you what bike it is. Because I have it written down, because I'm weird. Through the god knows how many freaking things I've written down. Nope. Is that one? Nope, not that one. Okay. It's not that one either. This is what happened. There we go. It is a Shih Tzu Vader, which is in lava red. Well, I have a new bike. So 55. So Grim's new bike is a 2014 BMW S1000 RR. And it's sat right there. I had this for, I think I got it on Saturday. On Saturday's patrol, PDM opened up and I bought it. because why not? So yeah, that was fun. Was also going to take Melissa down there to get a bike for her, because it was Mel's birthday, the character, as far as I'm aware. But they got shot at. So it wouldn't be a good idea for me to ride down there, especially when they were looking for a red bike, and Grim typically rides on a red bike. I'm just going to do that so you can see the plate and then try and figure out what it actually means. It's G Reaper, so for obvious reasons. Patrol's already started. It started for a while. For me, it's starting an hour early because of time zone change. So pretty good that it starts an hour early. Means it could either end an hour early or go longer for an hour for me. I don't honestly know. It probably means it's just going to end an hour early, which means I can go to bed an hour early, which means I don't have a problem until American time zone changes or catches up. Don't really have anything to do. Met Darren earlier. I believe he's also streaming, which is pretty cool. Came down to the 24/7, which is where Grim works. So you know, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Fafa? I feel like I'm mumbling. If you guys want me to turn up my microphone sensitivity, I'll see what I can. That's someone walking down the road. Oh, also, it is very heavy on the throttle. Like, god damn. That's someone running down the road. That's a reindeer. Good. I'm glad you're doing okay, Fafa. Brilliant. I'm trying to pay attention to chat and playing a game. I never realised how difficult this is. I swear to God, you try and ram me. Where are you going? You're just running down a road. And they're back running again. Okay. Should I follow the reindeer? Or shouldn't I? I'm gonna follow the reindeer. Never mind, I'm not gonna follow the reindeer. That is sketch as fuck. I was gonna pull out my Hummer, but that wouldn't be a good idea, would it? Woo! I'm really hope there's not a cop behind me, because it's a 50-mile-per-hour road. Oh no, I almost hit 80. If I don't get pulled over, arrested, or anything like that, then this is going really weirdly. Any notifications are coming as well. They're going to be delayed on my reaction delayed, because I would need to pull over. And the way things are lagging a little bit, I'm going to make it a little bit worse. At least on my end they're lagging. Hope it's smooth for you guys. That's a siren. Please don't be for me. Really don't want it for me. I don't see a cop car behind me. That's a cop car though. That's just magically stopped. I need to get fuel though, so I'm only on 90, but I'm really OCD about fuel. Because there are times where I'll be like, oh, it's fine, I'll leave it at 90, and then I'll go away. I think that's Darren. Probably is. Cone! Sorry, traffic cone. People are apparently bullying him for being a traffic cone because of his glasses. Which is funny. I'm actually gonna go all the way here just so people can get behind me. Take my visor off and refuel. I really hope I can move that out of the way. No, I can't. It triggers me that I have Sup Supernova. When I'm doing this, I have Stream Manager up so I can see active feed in the chat, but I also have the video so I can then correlate what you guys are seeing, and obviously if something's happened I can double check. The only problem with that is it blocks off some of your message, so I have to like slide it almost to getting rid of it, and then I have to friggin' hold it there to try and do stuff. It's annoying, but yeah, can't really complain. I can just click the chat and it'll move it up so I can see it. I can't move it anywhere else though. I won't let me go up or down with it. Where it's sat. Selling cookies at Legion Square. Pack of 20 for $1. Pack of 5. Sorry, for $10. Pack of 5, $5. So if I just want a single cookie, it's $1 then. I'd love $1 a cookie. A bit expensive though. I can go somewhere else and get it cheaper. I can go to Lidl. I don't know what that was. That's gonna pull in here, almost crash into the wall. So that's a cop in a chat. This probably looks sketch as fuck from his point of view if he saw this. This one he's pulled over. No. Fuck, I'm stuck on the wall. Ah my god. I don't look sketchy at all. I mean, the helmet with the skulls on with the guns, so you got the AKs on the side, and then you got the revolvers on the top. Nah, not sketchy at all. It's also like, I'm trying to figure out if they're biker. It doesn't look like they're bikers, it looks like they got caps. So I think they're meant to be like, you know, gangsters. Which doesn't really work for Grim, because I don't think she does that style of stuff. That clock is moving ridiculously fast. It sounds like my clock moves ridiculously fast. I've seen them somewhere before. Can people like not show up when I want to do something or somewhere? Okay, what the fuck? Oh, I thought someone stole my bike and I was like, oh no, I don't see it. She's a beauty though, I mean come on, look at that. Look at that beauty. I'll see if I can go to a lesser used 24/7 to show you guys something. Because I will be doing some stuff with the 24/7. In the future. There's Grim, because she works there. Sweet. I mean, you do use Supernova. I don't mind if people enjoy my characters. Just, yeah. Thank you, and I bid you good luck. Yeah, actually, good luck on that, because Grim's a pain in the ass. Probably in every aspect, I swear to fucking god, if that's who I think it is.
How's it going?
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Sullivan. Suspicious.
Donuts. Hell yeah.
I don't know how to spell Explorer, but nee. I really hope he can see that. I don't think he can. I mean, if that's from there, then he should have been able to see it. But
What's on my hood?
oh. Give me a second. I need to pull over so I can read. Oh, I really hope he doesn't come after me. That's a Charger. Oof. Don't flip a Yui. Don't flip a Yui. Don't flip a Yui. Because otherwise I'm gonna floor it. I'm gonna pull over here. What's the thing is... He's so skeptical of it. Halfway I was trying something, even a straight line, that line would look like someone's heartbeat. Yeah, he's so skeptical of it. As long as he doesn't come after me and try and pull me over. There are like bags of coffee that are like freaking like, we have coffee beans, and it's like, okay, don't assault me, leave me alone, please don't attack me and kill my family. I'll accept your coffee beans that are in your bag. I know that because I went and worked, did a trial run with a company that hopefully I'm going to be able to work for next year, if COVID is no longer trying to kill everyone. It's a part-time job, so I can work, and then also I can work at the fire station as well, because they're moving across the road from the fire station. But it was, they deal with coffee, so they have a little coffee shop out front, which they're planning. It's a really small coffee shop they had in the original location. Where they're trying to move to is, like I said, across the road from the fire station, but it's a nice big like warehouse type thing. So in the back they can have all their warehousey stuff, and in the front they can have their coffee shop with actual, like, you know, like what you'd expect from a coffee shop. And they, I believe, also plan on making cake on site along with the coffee. So they get their coffee imported, and then I believe it gets dealt with on site, so like mixed and all that on site. That's a Charger. That's definitely a Charger. That sun is killing me. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll see you later, Supernova, hopefully. Yeah, basically, well, the thing is, with that, the fire station in my town, no one's there. No one's ever there. It's all volunteer. So everyone works around the fire station or lives near the fire station, besides those who do work next to the fire station but live in county across, so 2 hours away. Kind of stupid, but yeah, that's how it's run here. Yeah, it's a volunteer fire station. The only time there's one person that sits there, and they're probably sat there watching Netflix or something. So the bright side, I could work there as a volunteer. The only problem is I don't live 5 minutes away. However, if I'm working across the road, I'm like 10 seconds away. So, you know, it's good. Fuck's sake. He's testing the bag of coffee. anytime I put coffee down with anyone else, especially in the station, especially with Bernardo or Darren, they accept it. Because obviously, Grim's the son of Darren, and is obviously going out with Mel's, who's the son. Oh, sorry, the daughter of. Did I say son? Fuck, the daughters. That's an ambulance. But you know. That charger is watching me. But yeah, so the bright side of that is obviously I work across the road. Downside for me is obviously on the plus side I get money while I'm at college doing my level 3 engineering BTEC degree. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. On the other side of that, get coffee. I love coffee. Also with that, obviously I'm across the road from the fire station and I can do something I really want to do. So you know, there's a lot of what the fuck. There's a lot. That's an unmarked. There's a lot of pluses to that. That wasn't a charger. The fuck? I just turned my radio on. Not that it's gonna make sound. I have music off. You know, getting back to the coffee place. When I was there, they'd have it in. They'd either be beans or grounds. So you have literal buckets of these coffee beans. And you just dump it into like one of the grinders. It'll get put in a big bag, and then you'd put it in another thing. It would source it into like a massive section of bags. Oh fuck me, I love caffeine. Coffee, tea. I don't mind green tea. There are some specific teas I like PG Tips. I'll have. You know, just normal tea. Sorry. There are some coffees I'll like, different kinds. Doesn't fucking care as long as it's got coffee in. Coffee cake I like as well. I like cooking cake. I can also do some normal foods, but I'll mainly do pancakes because they're easy. So like, if I did do say I went and worked at like what I call an American fire station, where you live on there, whereas over here I don't think we have that. I'm not sure, but if I went to like a fire station did that, I would fucking 100% be cooking bacon pancakes every fucking day, because oh my god, they're so good. They have to have maple syrup though, otherwise it's like dry and. Ugh. But you gotta put some of the bacon fat on the. Don't you dare! Don't! 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 Who the fuck are you?
Hey, Grim. Hello. So, you're the one that dropped off a bag of coffee on a deputy's hood? Yeah. Oh, I really appreciate the offer, but we had an incident yesterday with some stuff happening, and having stuff dropped off on our hoods and kind of at their stations are getting a little more suspicious. Okay, so I'd rather not have like a bell ring. You just hand us the box and stuff like that. Oh, no problem. But I want to make sure you understand. So like stuff happens. Nice new bike, the new BMW. Ah, but you stay safe out there, Grim.
Don't you dare drive away when I'm signing to you, you little shit. But yeah. So, volunteer-wise, obviously, if I'm in the same town, I believe, if we're if we're required, like if we absolutely need to get sent out, because there are times I think there are people who are drafted as you are within an area of it, when you're not at work. I really hope I don't get put on that list, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind. Because one, obviously you're doing a duty, you can't exactly say no. But at the same time, I really don't want to wake my parents up. Because if I look to my left, I can see my bed. And next to my bed, there's a wall. That's like as thin as my phone. It's about a good... I'm going to put this into American. About an inch. I think that's American. I don't know. It's a measurement, does it matter? But yeah. It's about an inch, maybe two, thick. Not even that. I can hear my parents breathing when they're asleep, if it's quiet at night. And if I'm really listening. I can hear them snoring. Not right now, because they're not in bed. I'm pretty sure they're downstairs. All the walls behind me are really thin, besides the brick wall in front of me, and then to my right. But the wall behind me and to the left are really thin. So it's like, if I have a pager on me with my next to my phone on my bed, and it goes off while I'm asleep, it's gonna wake me up, but it's gonna wake the rest of my household up. Especially if I set it to the stereotypical, what I want it to be set as, which is it screaming Leroy Jenkins at me, because that's gonna get me up. Oh, that's one thing I love. I had an American friend who thought we used kilometers per hour in England. We go miles per hour in this country. The only reason I have kilometers per hour in the bottom right is just because I couldn't fucking figure out what my speedometers were set to. This one's 1 mile per hour too high in some instances, or too low. It's weird. But yeah. It'll be so fun though, because 1, working in a fire station, 2, going to college doing something I want to do, and 3, I fucking work in a coffee shop. That's awesome. I just would rather be in the back, you know, bagging it up, sealing it, packing it, grinding it. I'd rather not do the actually like coffee shop stuff, because me waiting on people, I don't think I've really made, well, I probably have in the past, but like my attitude towards people, if they piss me off, like, you trigger me, you're gonna fucking know about it. And that's probably a bad thing, because either I'm gonna keep it in and then get really pissed off during a stream, which isn't good, or I'm just gonna let them have it and tell them where to stick it, which isn't good. But, you know, that's one thing that I have to say for people that do like waiting at restaurants and bars and stuff like that. You guys have the patience of fucking gods. Honestly, dealing with people that are just like, where's my fucking food? Oh, this food is shit. And you're like, they're getting paid minimum wage to give you food. Just be glad you're eating. This is when I get here to show you what I wanted to show you. And then there's like someone here. Okay, good. So there will be times where I'll most likely come down here. I'm gonna park this out back. Out the way. But you know, just show you the uniform that I have for Grim, because she looks pretty weird with it. I don't know if you'll use active now, what's the page on your phone? I don't know about your reviews, but I have said that. Yeah, so I don't know. I probably should look into that, is what we use, because I think it's a pager, because I do know one of my mates in a different Discord has a pager, which is just, you know, the stereotypical, just a mass amount of beeping. But he is, I can't remember if he's a volunteer or full-time, but he is linked with the RNLI, but he operates with the Royal Navy Search and Rescue. So but so does his wife or girlfriend. I can't remember. It's girlfriend or wife, one of the two. Congratulations. This is what Grim looks like when she's at work. She looks like she's gonna beat the shit out of someone. But yeah, it's... I'm gonna put my biker thing back on before someone shows up. I don't want... Don't you dare pull in here. Okay, good. I saw a cop car go by and that... No. Stealthy. 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 This is not sketchy. And in the bin. And through the bin. I expected the song to be in the bin. But yeah. Yeah. Radios would be nice, but I don't think I would be trusted with a radio, because honestly, if I'm like say at college, but they're still like, you should still keep your radio on you, I'm gonna be sat in like college, they're gonna get toned out, I'm gonna hear it, I'm just gonna be sat there like, yeah, be advised, I'm currently in college, and I'm like, yeah, we know, and I'm like, alright, have fun. Just tell me what it's like, you know, give me the details. I want to know what I'm missing out on. Like, do I continue my education or do I save people? Which one should I pick? Yeah, you better keep driving. Jesus Christ, that throw. It's a lot heavier than the bike that I'm used to driving with Grim. Which means I've gotten a lot more speeding tickets the times that I haven't been streaming. I've got, I think, 3 more 81 mile per hour speeding tickets because I've been going 70 on my end down Route 13, and I've gone past people and they've clocked me at 81, and I'm like, yeah, no. Besides one of them, I was going higher rates of speed because something was going down. Yeah. I know someone in SAF who has active 911 on their phone when they're at thingy. But they keep saying that they apparently they can mute it. So when they're at school, I'm like, okay. And they're like, it's annoying when you forget though and you get tone in the middle of class. I'm like, it's like on my end that would be funny, but realistically, school standpoint, it would be annoying after a while just getting the same tone when you're in class, especially if it's like a busy place. Like for us, we're not that busy. They are rarely dispatched out for fire calls, and medical calls they don't get dispatched out at all half the time. Obviously our medical and fire are separate, whereas our police and fire technically have one figurehead now. It's the same guy that runs both of them or something. And it's like, okay, why that? Like, why not, you know, like, in small towns in this country, I think we should take what you guys do rather than just leaving them separate. So, where I live, we have a single ambulance in our area, and it's a pretty large area. And that ambulance could take an hour to get to where I am if they're in a different place, whereas the ambulance station is literally down the road. The stupid thing is, one ambulance for a large selection of people is pretty dangerous. I'm actually probably in the future gonna double check that, because I heard about it from some people who work for the council in my area, and they were mentioning about there's only one ambulance and then like 2 police officers in the area, and I'm like, that's bad. That's severely bad. That's like dangerous. But you know. I'm gonna go pay a little hello to West. while we're here. But you know, it's one of those things. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is with, it's not the fire department. The fire department doesn't do medical in this country. So you have St. John's Ambulance, the NHS, and then the fire service. So this is what I mean when my country should take what you guys do in America, is our fire service should also have ambulances and should also respond to medical calls, especially in small towns like where I am, for the sole reason of, obviously if one ambulance is on a call, the fire service can take the other call, and then, you know, so on and so forth. It also means that rather than having a fire service paying firefighters who are part-time or, you know, whatever, who rarely get called out, they're actually getting paid to do something, because they're actually going out and doing something, rather than them sitting around doing nothing. Obviously, it makes the town a lot safer as well, because rather than worrying about, you know, specific things happening, you've got these guys. We also have 2 air ambulances within range of where we are as well. We have Great Western Air Ambulance and then Wiltshire Air Ambulance. And I think we also have Thames Valley Air Ambulance as well that can come up here. We're technically just within their reach. So, you know, it would be nice to see that happen in this country, like everywhere in this country, rather than just small towns, because obviously in big cities they probably still have the same amount of problems of not enough ambulances. In fact, London has a big problem with not enough ambulances. They may have a shit ton of ambulances, but then they have a shit ton of calls. And obviously traffic-wise, they might not be able to get there, but there might be a fire station nearby. And, you know, if the fire service have ambulances, you know, that's another plus. Also means rather than sending like an NHS ambulance or a St. John's ambulance to an MVA, you can just send the fire service. The only problem I see with our air ambulances though is their charity. The only time they get paid by the government is if they are literally in dire need of money. The government won't pay for them because they're classed as private companies. Because the NHS won't have air ambulances. They done away with them like years ago. In fact, I don't even think they even had air ambulances a while ago. London Air Ambulance, I believe, was the first air ambulance operating, and people didn't trust it. People didn't want to get airlifted because it was something that they deemed unsafe. You know, for you guys have obviously everything is paid for, like medical, everything. For us, everything's done through tax, police, medical, yeah, the NHS, fire service. We're screwed. Like, you'll have people say, well, we want free healthcare in America. You don't, because that raises tax, or it's just really bad. The only problem with the NHS right now is they have external companies do a lot of the work. So they have external companies do cleaning. Those external companies don't clean the hospitals. But the thing is, you can't charge them for it because they're in a different country. So they find ways around the law to get out of it. And it's like, no, it shouldn't matter whether they're in a different country or not. They're held responsible for the hygiene and safety of not only healthcare workers but patients. If patients are falling sick or ill in a hospital because it's unsanitary, that's not the hospital's fault. Well, it kind of is, but it's the janitor's fault, or the company that does the janitary duties. If they're not fulfilling those roles, they should be charged for, well, if people die from those diseases or could die from those diseases, just get them for manslaughter or attempted murder and fucking make them go bankrupt. And a lot of the time, these companies, if you do go to do that, will also try and get out of that by claiming bankruptcy before you even manage to make them go bankrupt by taking all their money. And then they just have all their stuff bought out by a new company under a new name, but still with the same CEO, which shouldn't be allowed. When it comes down to the health care of people, that it shouldn't be a it shouldn't be a monopoly. Because if you're sat there, and yeah, you might be the CEO, but you'll still probably have to deal with like really shitty facilities, like all these hospitals. Like, and then you'll get annoyed and complain. Well, then why don't you do your job as a CEO and make sure that it's being done? You know, like, we're all human, yet we all can't seem to respect each other and fulfill those simple needs, which is quite upsetting. But in the future, maybe. That's why I'm planning to do charity streams for our ambulances in England, and obviously other charities. If people want to go on the Discord and put charity links for charities or just names for charities, and I'll search them up. As long as they're not, you know, bound in a political way, I'll most likely try and do charity streams for them. The sole reason of these air ambulances, they're struggling as much as we are as people right now with fund, and they're still going out saving lives, and it's something that we all take for granted, something that I've never had to deal with myself personally, of having to be airlifted, thank God, but since I was young, I've always had that fascination for air ambulances, for aircraft in general, but it stemmed from me seeing air ambulances landing at hospital when I was young and I was in hospital. I was always like, oh, it's the red ambulance fly thing, and I was like, my friends are like, yeah, that's the air ambulance, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So, like this year, what long is it? Like 2-3 years I've been supporting Great Western Air Ambulance, because that's my area's air ambulance. Yeah. I can't, like, I've never had to deal with them, but I can't thank the, like, pilots and the crew of the air ambulances enough. The majority of the people who work for the air ambulance are ex-military in this country. So a lot of the paramedics, critical care paramedics and doctors are either ex-military and have dealt with battlefield medicine, because that's a lot of what they deal with is battlefield medicine. But on a plus with that, they also deal with you know, other stuff. A lot of the pilots are ex-Royal Air Force, for obvious reasons. You'd want someone who is highly skilled and trained to be able to get you in there and out again. You don't want just some Joe Bloggs private pilot off the street. I'm gonna keep driving. They've literally got cops set up around the area. Oof. Yeah, I've run into that person before, and I'm not gonna hang around now, actually. I'm gonna go to the pier. Don't you dare pull into me. Bastard. You scratch my bike? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, so, you know, I've seen Great Western Ambulance a few times around my area. They'll land in the hospital car park, or if the person isn't at the hospital, near the hospital. It's not even a big hospital, it's a small community hospital. But if they're not there and they're meeting with someone, they'll go into the field, which is 4 acre. It's called the 4 acre field because it's 4 acres of a field. Fantastic name, I know. Very original, but that's what we call it. And that's what I got, you know, we grew up calling it that. 4 acres, Thistle Park, 'cause it's full of thistles. 2 acre field, 'cause it's 2 acres, stuff like that. sat down actually with my sister, because my sister went to university to do medical studies. In fact, she looked into doing stuff like paramedicine and stuff like that. I DV'd it, not fucking. I was going to turn the engine off. But I sat down and spoke with her, like, how long do I have to spend, like, like, in education in general, actually, to be a critical care paramedic? And she was like, it's around 2 years in college, and then I think it was 9 years in university. I could be wrong. I think it's less than that. It could be 7, maybe 6. It's been a while since I spoke to her, so I'm going off the top of my head, and my memory is not that good. If that's alright, or obvious already. Oh god, I'm having a stroke. But it's like a shit, like a long while in university to do it, and I'm like, that, like, like a long time. And she's like, yeah, but you gotta remember, a lot of these people going into doing it are 30 years old after leaving the military, so they've already got like they already know what they're doing. They go through it quicker, or it seems like they're going through it quicker, because they already know battlefield medicine. And it's one of those things of, like, with Great Western Air Ambulance, I've seen them land, I think, 4 or 5 times in my area. Or in my little area where I can get there and see them land or see them take off, or just see the aircraft in general. So down the link below you can see Great Western Ambulance. That is a picture that I took when they were in the car park. That story I'll say in a minute. But then we also have Wiltshire Ambulance, who also fly in, who are from Wiltshire, which is where my college is, which is also pretty cool. It's awesome to see these guys, like, even if it's not, like, you're not seeing what they're doing, because obviously it's a bit rude to just walk over and stare at someone who's getting stabbed with needles and shit. Like, you know, you keep your distance, you respect, like, the family, to not stare or whatever. You keep distance from the crew and the aircraft, unless, you know, you have permission from the pilot. Like, if they know that they're going to be on the ground for a while dealing with this person, then the pilot, a lot of the time, especially with Great Western Ambulance and in the past, will be happy to have people come over, look at the aircraft, you know, sit in it. But when they need to go, it's like, okay, we need to go now, because he'll get something over the radio saying, alright, start the aircraft, and he'll do his pre-flight, set everything up, and then they'll come over, he'll help them get them onto the aircraft, close it up, start and go. But it's still like the fact that, you know, they're doing fucking amazing job. Love them. I'm going in a loop. Yeah. A lot of the time, because I adore watching Helicopter Medics, which is, I think it's Helicopter Medics. It's on like Channel 5 or something. It's follows Thames Valley Air Ambulance, Great North Air Ambulance, I think London Air Ambulance at one point as well. There's other ambulances, I can't remember off the top of my head. But one of them was they got called down to someone who has had a heart attack, and I think one ambulance had arrived after a doctor had shown up instead in their rapid response vehicle. A doctor with NHS shown up because someone had a heart attack and they were doing CPR. The doctor shows up and takes over CPR apparently, and then I think an ambulance shows up and, yeah. Alright, Supernova. And tries to help out, but they're like, we need a critical care doctor here because he's gonna need drugs. In this country, doctors in rapid response vehicles can give drugs, but not to the same extent as critical care doctors. They have a lot bigger list of drugs they can give, so they're typically like what people go for MVAs, heart attacks, elderly falls, because you can get a lot more injuries, especially internal bleeding, and so on. So they call them down, they land, go over, and like, alright, put the Lucas device on, start giving him the necessary drugs. And after, I think, an hour, after of them being there, working on him, when it's I think been 2-3 hours since the original call, and I think since the original start of CPR, the person's heart hadn't come back on their own. They also had multiple AEDs there as well, attached, and or multiple AEDs, one attached, and the rest were just there. But the thing is, that's when I first saw a Lucas device actually being used on a person, obviously not in person, but saw what the power behind it, because that's a fucking strong ass device. But the sad thing is they had to call it off because his heart wasn't coming back, so they basically said, we're gonna have to call it. Went to the family and said, look, we've been doing this has been going on for this long, he isn't coming back, there isn't any way that we can have him come back, so before we turn all the equipment off and let him rest, you can, if you want to, you can come over and say your goodbyes. And that, they don't, as far as I'm aware, they don't have to do that. And a lot of the time, to me, I don't think, the last thing I'd want to do is obviously go over and say my dad is my dad, and be like, have to say basically my last goodbye to someone who's being kept, who might not ever even hear me, but at least they're actually being able to do it. Yeah, and it just puts into perspective how determined these people are, though. Like, they didn't stop whatsoever to save that person's life. And that to me is something that's, I think everyone should at least be taught from a young age, is just don't give up, but also have that compassion and bravery to be able to do stuff like that. Like, if I ever have to do CPR and so I'm CPR trained, but I'm not CPR qualified. Like, my primary school did CPR training, which was us just sitting down watching a video of Staying Alive, which I shared earlier on an earlier stream, like today. And then secondary school was gonna do actual CPR training, never got around to doing that. And all I've done is just taken my 2 pillows, which is about the same thickness as me, and I've just practiced on them. Like, it ain't gonna be like that with a body, I know that for a fact, but it's something that I'm glad people are being taught, but I hope I never have to use, because I don't want to face that kind of thing of doing CPR on someone, then having to go, no, I have to, either if I get told, or if I'm in a position where I have to say I can't continue, because obviously it's a call that you don't want to make. But I think right after that call they then had a call for a child, and in that incident they actually managed to save the child's life, and it's just puts into perspective of how life is, those incidents. We sit here, the human body itself is amazing. I could punch a brick wall and I might just have some bleeding on my wrist, maybe some bruising, my hand might hurt a fuck ton, or I could break my hand, one of the two. Depends how hard my punch is, which isn't that hard. But with that, it's on top of that, yes, our body is strong, but it's also incredibly weak from other standpoints. And I'm gonna drop this in a minute because obviously it's getting a bit depressing and I'm gonna get back into roleplay. But it's something that I would like to do in the future, just for those guys. Because if not, even if it's a small amount of money raised for them, to me that don't matter. As long as money is raised for them, as long as they can keep doing what they do, that selfless act of saving a life, that's all I need to give them. and you'll have like, you'll get like messages from them saying like thank you. It's just like, why are you thanking me, or why are you thanking us, or you know, don't thank you for doing what you do. Keep doing it, because without you, a lot of people could be dead, and that's texture loss. When I go to do something, fucking texture loss, and I need fuel. Fuck. We go in there, and I can't see anything. So anyone want to change the subject before I start crying? Because I swear to God, I think there's a large number of people at Bahama Mamas, so I'm just going to figure out if I'm on the road or not, and just drive down the road. That, or in a minute I'm gonna, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. Yeah. I need to do this first. If she's not gonna move, and she's gonna be a dead AI, then she can disappear, because dead AI cause more of a pain for the server. Freaking hate it when like AI just stop, and it's like, why? But yeah, welcome to those who joined late, or they're just showing up, or whatever. Like, well, you're not really late, it's still going, but you know, are now showing up. This is a BMW 2004, no, 2004, yeah, 2014, 2014, 2014. Fucking, I'm insane. BMW S1000 RR that is now Grim's new bike. She still is keeping her old bike because I'm mentally disturbed, and I would like bikes, so she's keeping the old bike, but she's also got this one. Why am I downloading assets? I'm scared. I'm also gonna check something while I'm here. Good. Nothing else has happened that I need to be made aware of. And I'm going to check my Discord later, because otherwise my game's gonna crash. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here frozen on your guys' end. So if it freezes like that, I'm tabbed out. Because 5M do, well, not 5M, Streamlabs do that. It's understandable, because obviously I don't have dual screen, but yeah, don't plan on having dual screen. It's, well, I do, but yeah, maybe in the far future when I have a decent PC.
You look amazing.
Thanks. You look nice. This kid's is how not to get a girl. Instead, you do what Firefighter does and be a firefighter. You will just get girls naturally.
Hello? Oh, sweetie. I've been thinking about you. Where have you been? I want to see you.
I'm gonna move my mic out so you don't hear me breathing. Sorry about that. That was mean. I'm terribly sorry about your ears. I've nothing to do right now. I ain't doing anything. Just riding around on the new bike. I'm a child and yet I can't type like a child. That offends me. I'm getting pinged by free servers. Why? My Chrome won't open. Why? That's why. You and me both, Firefly. You and me both. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I'm gonna do one thing quick. I'm gonna mute myself. Because I really need to go do something. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go into my head real quick. Because I require the men's room. So I'll be back in a minute. So talk amongst yourselves, fight. Well, don't fight. Follow my rules. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. No, so yeah. And watch, like, start spamming stuff if anything happens. This is the only time you get permission to spam. If anything happens I need to be aware of, try and get me back quickly by spamming, because I'll hopefully find out. I saw that, firefighter. No, you're not gonna start a civil war. I will Thanos snap you. Only rule of Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. What happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. Just like Vegas. Apart from I've never been there. Nice to see you, Wolf. I see you, firefighter. You can't escape me. There's one thing though, is like, you don't... You'll have people that will complain that streamers, like, go on breaks, or, you know, go and do what you expect a human to do, and you're like, yeah, it just shows that we're human. Like, I have a 3-litre bottle of water currently sat on my leg that I'm about to drink from, because hydration. Hydrate or dihydrate. Someone's probably sat here getting drunk. I don't care, as long as you're hydrated. Speaking of which, if anyone's getting drunk tonight, which I'm not gonna do because it's a Monday, might do it on Friday. Don't know yet. Don't hold it against me. Remember to drink water as well, otherwise you're gonna wake up with a nasty hangover. Because you are requiring hydration. Yeah. I would down it, but then I'd explode. In many different directions. I'd probably throw up first. And then you got the people like, be careful. She's probably gonna be like, well, where are you? I'm gonna be like, I'm down the road, there was traffic. Ah, fuck traffic lights. I'm gonna do this. I hate traffic lights. I don't even have to put Grim, I could just put G. And people will know who I'm talking about. Don't take a left turn. Good boy. When you get aggressive with AI like it's real life, you'll be fine. I'm going off your word, firefighter. If you're medically trained, and I can download, I can down 3 liters of water and not throw up or have any ill side effects. I'm not gonna do it, but there you go. I think Loki might have crashed. Let's find out. Oh, shut up, you little shit. Yeah, I didn't know to download. Leave me alone. That's a cop behind me. Download water, yeah. Put that in quotes. You can download water. Okay, texture loss. Hi guys, this is Azrael, and today we're going to be downloading water. That's a thing. I think my PC would quite like to download some water right now. Oh my god. This is why I don't come to the city. There we go, it just needs to load in a little bit. Almost crossed the double yellow, and then the cops would have a reason to pull me over. Leave me alone. You don't. Oh, if a bus tried to do that in England, they'd probably lose their job. Also, a lot of the time, bus drivers are quite nice to cyclists and bikers. I say that. Sometimes. Has Loki joined back? Have they actually just exited? Oh, that's a light. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn you. Why I feel like that's gonna be a quote somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to downloading water. God. 54. 54, 54? Is 54? I don't see Lokian. She wasn't. Oh, she timed out again, okay. She's having some issues. I think she's probably having the same issues I have with texture loss, apart from she's running on the laptop, so... We all know how laptops act when there's something that has texture loss. It tries to commit Sudoku. Which, yeah, Sudoku... I think she's running a laptop. If not, her PC needs a shite ton of RAM. Or a new GPU. And a new CPU. Oh, that's, well, I'm just gonna say it's a green light. Leave me alone, I'm allowed to do this. Not really, I'm probably gonna get pulled over in the future. With that, okay. So this kind of thing, when I'm running Grim, see there'll be times where I'll be like this. This is, like, motorvlog kind of stuff. So, in theory, if a cop really wanted to, they could get me done for doing a bunch of illegal stuff. Yeah. Who the Oh, that's Mason. That's my It's my son, I think.
Hey there, Grim.
It's my son.
Yeah, she went for a walk, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So here's a bike. I'm actually gonna stand next to my bike, like looking really cool. Cause damn, bro, look at it. It's a BMW. This is the kind of bike I want to get. IRL. It was either this or the R1 that I was gonna buy. And so I was gonna either buy. There was 2 bikes on my list I was gonna get. Is either this one, which is the 2014, so 2014 BMW S1000 RR, or I was gonna get the 2018 Yamaha R1. The Yamaha R1's a C1, the BMW S1000's a C2. Obviously got the BMW S1000, because for some magical reason I don't know a C2. Don't know who thought that would be a good idea, but yay. Yeah. I love the way it has Asriel on that. I'm sorry. But that to me is just, I love that. Where it says Judah. Oh my god. Is that a cop coming? If a certain someone shows up, which I feel like someone might in the future, I'm running. But yeah. So, you know. I'm looking around. But yeah, so the R1 was originally my first choice for Grimm's add-on bike that I originally was going to get, because that is the bike I was originally going to get when I was younger. When I turned 16, well actually no, when I was 12 I wanted a Yamaha R1. But obviously I couldn't ride it because I'm not eligible for a CBT until I'm 16. So I waited till I'm 16. I was 16. Never got an R1 because they're really expensive. And I don't think they are limited in this country. Or at least the ones I was looking at weren't limited. And then I found the Super Duke, and I was like, I really want the Super Duke. Too expensive, also too high. That's another thing I learned, is the bike isn't that much, it's the insurance, the gear, but it's also the height. Like, if I'm the height, if I'm the height of Grim, I'm fine.
Okay.
You know.
Who speaks?
But yeah.
Hello.
So yeah, that's something. But when I found the S1000, I was like, S1000, yes, gimme, because look at it. It also goes
Ew.
faster. Also should highlight the fact.
Hmm?
Also should highlight the fact that that screen, I think it's an LCDC screen or LED screen, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. How do I put it normally? It
Do you have your bike?
was too bright.
I mean, it's at my house. Switch it over there. I can go run and get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mason, you don't live there anymore. But yeah, so well, you can see it here, and if I go in, you can see that that gets slightly bright. And by slightly, I mean incredibly bright. The thing is with the R1 screen, is it is literally the headlights, like that. It is bright. It's because of the light pack I have. It's a bit weird for the adult vehicles. And I can't be bothered to change it. So yeah. I also don't want to go back to the base game lights because it really triggers me, the base game lights. I would get NVE, but my PC can't handle it. I would need to get a new GPU and possibly a new CPU actually. Also with that I'd need to get water cooling for the GPU and the CPU. I currently have a water cooling system for just the CPU. It's getting old, so I'm gonna have to replace that in the future. But yeah, so maybe in the future you'll see me running around with NVE, maybe not. Depends on what my PC power is. I'd also have to change a bunch of stuff out inside the PC, so everything's not running on hard drives, it's running on solid state drives.
I guess if more people are joining us, I guess we might hear. I guess.
So you know.
All right.
I'm gonna do this. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know how to spell staring, is that bad? I'm doing what my friend does at college. He has a rear chain lock, a front, you see the disc, the front, that's brake disc. Those holes, it's a lock that goes into those holes, and then the bike has its own steering lock on it, so even if you manage to get both those off and somehow be able to hotwire the bike, the steering, you can't move the steering wheel. Oh, sorry, the handlebars, technically. Also, I don't have my firearm, so this could get interesting. Yes, you point at my head. You point behind you. Yes.
Oh, sorry. My dad texted me.
I may have just texted him.
Why did you text him?
It's a non-person again. It's the same. It's a non-person. You know, from when you last happened. Did I? I didn't think that was finalized yet.
The only reason I like Jajix is red.
Oh, this is a nice charger.
I swear to God, please don't knock over the bike.
So,
Please, no. Please don't. Please.
yeah, I just said if someone in a red charger pulls up, we should go home. Okay.
Well, then I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, well, that's also very true. They went speeding that way and that way.
It should be fine.
Want me to come with you?
No,
The house
it's
is
just over
literally
there.
there.
It should be, no.
It's that house, like the house.
I'll see y'all
The
off.
my house, like
though.
the see the window that's on top of my
Okay.
helmet. That one.
I have a feeling I should come with you though.
I'm not gonna sign anything. I'm just gonna get out.
I'm
fucking get
worried
out of that.
about you.
But yeah, I don't have autocorrect on this. Well, I do, but I don't. It's not in 5M. I don't think I can get autocorrect in 5M because otherwise I'll be here for 6 hours going. "Rrrr. Where's the water? Oh, texture loss.
It's fine. Really, it's like right over there.
That's.
Plus, you really got more of the run anyway. And Grim, don't you have to go home too?
I don't have to
could
go
you do me a
home.
favor and look out reason? Because my house is really, literally right there.
Someone tell fuck you for fucking. God damn. That's a cop.
Thank you. See, there's the police officers over. Should be fine.
It's a peace officer. Did it? Woo. Moon. What's this?
So Mason, you can go home.
I'm taking a screenshot of the moon. Leave me alone.
Okay, just text me if anything
That's a
happens. 'cause
cool
I
moon, though.
really
Look
don't
at
want
it.
to leave you.
I will.
It's
Don't worry about it.
moving.
Okay.
What's up? I'm gonna get my bike. Okay, so. Alright, Patty. I think it's
Could
Patty.
you just drop me off down the block? I really don't want to leave her.
How you doing? Please behave, because I'd rather not ban you.
Actually, I have my bike. I can ride home.
I swear to God, Firefight, I'm gonna hit you. Fucking text
I
loss.
forgot I have this.
Yes, you did.
Alright.
Fuck it, texture loss. I'm gonna kill someone. I can't see the fucking ground. Apparently that was the sidewalk. I love it when you can't see Earth. And I love it when it just comes back when I'm at a stop sign. Thank you, stop sign. Now you're gonna do it here? Yay! Is that a challenge, Firefighter? Because I think there's a lot of people that would quite like to invade America. And wasn't that hard the first time? I would get too political, so I'm gonna stop there. Before I break my own rules, as you do, I'm gonna pull over here. Just wait until the fucking. I thought you said you were.
Have you seen Red Car anymore? Because I have a feeling that person's after Arya.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm really nervous.
Well, Ari's your fucking girlfriend. Go deal with it. True. A lot of people on guns. Didn't help you the first time though. I mean, what? Nah, joking. I do like there are people that blame the King of England for it. The king was a figurehead at that time. It was actually the British government. So it wasn't the King of England that was was the invader of America. It was the government of England. Because for some magical reason we're mentally disturbed. They are literally a figurehead. Despite that, however, they did still have some form of power back then. So, like, you do anything. Okay, what do you say? You see the things I would, you get it. But how close we
I'm
go
just
past?
worried. Because last time it wasn't good. I watched it go down. It was not fun.
No shit, you watched it go down. We were all there. What he's referring to is a few days ago. I really thought it'd be a good idea to get in a car with an unknown person because I can't. Well, I don't remember. I'm gonna say that much. I do remember. I'm just not gonna say because that ruins the surprise, and the fear. Of she got clear it would be a good idea to get in someone's car. Bearing in mind she's the daughter of Stanton, who's Leo. But then, adding on to that, she then got followed back here by the said person, I believe. And then, I think a while before this, we also had an encounter, at which point that person, I think, pointed a gun at my girlfriend. At my character's girlfriend. So that went well. You don't remember? Oh my god. I was saying that she lost her bracelet, reminded me, where's my bracelet? Oh yeah, it's in front of me. I take it off when I'm playing because I like resting my arm, but it gets in the way because it's paracord. Yes, I made it in time to see my first child at Palais de Berre. Yes, I made it in time to see my first child at Palais de Berre Hospital. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I think you know who I'm talking about, Firefighter. Yeah, so during that situation, I made it abundantly clear to Mel's or Melissa that if she did get involved with the mafia, that she's on her own. I'm not gonna protect her. I'm not gonna be there with a firearm like when her sister attacked her. It's, you know, you fuck with them, you're on your own, because I'm not gonna get dragged down with you while you got concrete shoes. You know what I mean?
Please don't be going up to 1003, please.
Is he talking about the charger? Because I don't see it.
Sorry, goodness, she worries me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. So yeah, that was fun. I was actually shaking, like physically shaking
Where she
IRL
goes.
from that because I was one cold because my windows open to keep my room cold because my PC tries to make me bake like a cake. Got to download that water to keep yourself cool.
Do you have
That's
another
all
seat on that bike? Or is it just one seater?
But on top of that,
Okay.
I was also like scared and excited at the same time. I was quite anxious. It's one of those things that's just like, what's gonna happen?
I think we should go for a little ride around. I'm a little worried. Maybe they'll get rid of some of my worries. My house is
I did something that is very illegal, and so is this. And because this ain't safe. So this is where Mason now lives, along with Jackson. I think it's Jackson. Oh, Connor's gonna kill me if I got that wrong. And obviously James Hawkins, my DOT. That's gonna be a quote till the day I die.
I'm gonna go grab a helmet from my house real quick.
Is download water. Oh, that's gonna. Oh my god. I'm gonna look this way while he does it because I don't know if he's gonna use back V menu or something. I think that's what he is doing, so I'm going to do this. think he got it. No, he didn't. Okay then. I'll look this way. I'll look away. Honestly, it's gonna be something that I hope sticks around because it's something to laugh at. Like, you know. In the future, I want to get more people talking in chat, but, you know, those quotes, if people, like, want to keep bringing them up, by all means, just as long as they're not gonna bring them up in a way that, you know, is rude. Because, you know, it's something to laugh at. At the same time, that's good because it's positivity. I'm pretty sure it's got 2 seats. Yes, it does. He actually got a helmet as well. My helmet's cooler though because it's got skulls on. And because he's now in my way, I'm gonna go in first person.
Okay, so we also have to be on the lookout for a car that is black and has a white stripe.
Okay, very specific vehicles we have to look out for. 10-4. Did she just say she's going to LTD? Safety first, gents. We gotta make sure she's. Oh, that probably hurt my ass. I hate potholes on bikes because I know that you basically feel it. Like on the site when you're cycling, you feel it. It hurts sometimes. On a bike, ooh. Although to be fair, I've ridden. I say ridden. I've sat on my mate's bike and it was surprisingly light. Yes, make leather stretchy sounds. That van is sketch.
I'll just wait for her.
Stretching because I'm apparently tired. And his helmet changed. What? That's a cool helmet though. I still prefer my helmet. My helmet's cooler.
Go. Just let you know. Just okay. Beep beep. Or just go, please. Thank you. Okay, we should just go a little far away. Okay, we're gonna go on a ride around. Got it.
You could be a little bit more discreet. But yeah, sure.
Well, this is a nice bike you have here.
That
Doug.
sounds like England in general, apart from like every centimetre there's a pothole. Our roads are literally just potholes. And they don't get filled in. What the fuck? Is that someone on a bike? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I saw the
You
yellow
wanna go to the heart of the city, maybe? Look right to skyscrapers.
object moving. And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah. What the fuck? That's a nice car. I would recommend Mason put his visor down though. I love the sound that this makes. No, I don't. Joking. Whereas San Andreas DOT will fix your potholes. We just have to have a supervisor with us. As a technician, I can't do anything. Well, I can, but I can't do anything road-wise, like roadworks, I can do a lot as a technician. But roadworks-wise, I'm not allowed to have to be a supervisor to be in control of road. Because obviously, you know, you start mucking up stuff because you don't know what you're doing, you know. Or a supervisor, you're there to supervise it, type thing. Hopefully in the future, I could do roadwork streams as I say DOT, whether I be a supervisor doing it or just one of the workers there, because I do have menu now, so I can set it up. I don't know why he wanted me to go a good distance away. Surely the further away we are, the worse. Because if she's getting involved with mafia, I'm gonna do a Yui. Feel the power of the bike, Mason. And put your visor down, Jesus Christ. I do love the fact, though, that he isn't actually sat on the bars. The bars are in his feet. There she is. I'll see her on it. What, those bars being in his feet? At least with like mine, they're actually like, you know, connected. He's blocking one. Oh, she got pulled over. This is a stop sign. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the fucking rocket. I really hope there are no cops, because they would be pulling me over right now. Especially when I do this. I love going around corners fast on a bike. Solo, I can more or less do it, because I can actually lean more into it and have it that Grimm's had her, you see like the black with a circle of white around it, like those pads actually like make contact, like they do in racing. But, you know, I can't really do it when someone on the back is wearing jeans. Because that ain't safe.
Actually, could you drop me off at home? There's some food waiting for me.
For fuck's sake, I was about to go on the highway. Oh, ruin my fun. Is there anyone around? Doesn't look like it. If he wants to get home, I'm gonna get him home faster. What the fuck are you honking at? It has quite a nice takeoff, but then afterwards it kind of like, you need to come on and hammer the throttle when another person's on the bike. I was going to sign to him like, put your visor down, because we're going to be going fast. Almost take his head off on that fucking sign as well. I'm not used to oh sweet.
To go around by and tell Arya about the news I've heard about the color change of the car. Or I should tell her, just so that she can one look out. Thank you.
Alright. No one's gonna go? I guess it's my turn then. This is what I mean by high speed corners. Where her leg would most likely be making contact with the ground. The only reason why a lot of the time they lean like that is to obviously get around the turn, but you lean like, you know when you ride a bike you lean to help the turn go more, rather than just doing that, otherwise it can lock up and throw you off. Oh, Roshi. There she is. And before a cop pulls me over like they did to her. But I really hope that it's just because of a, like, I hope she hasn't broken any law. Red light, right turn. No one's allowed to judge that sneeze. It's a very bad sneeze. Capped at 70 then, nice. Nice hard rev as well, whereas here you gotta go pretty fast to hit the high revs. That cop probably saw me do that. Is that a cop? That's fire, isn't it? That's confusing if that's a cop. Remember, if I see a bike, to flip a Yui when I can. I'm waiting to see a bike. But if she's at Sandy, she'd be taking a while. So I could actually meet her in an area where I wouldn't actually be able to see her. Like here. Which is a problem. Which is why. Almost fucking hit the side of the road, that's not a good idea. I don't see, don't see, don't see, don't see, don't see. Starting to get a little bit touchy. With lag. Rip cactus. There it is. Eyes run over a cactus. I would use the quote-unquote WhatsApp map to see where where Melissa is, but I'm just gonna wait here. Because I did tell her to go southbound Route 13, and this is southbound Route 13. Yeah. Don't see her. Haven't seen her. And I need fuel. This is gonna be fun. Feel free to talk in chat, guys. You should be able to, hopefully. That's all I needed to hear. Go do a legal ass crossover. Didn't hit that on my screen, but okay. Well, at least for me it didn't look like it. Could have done. Alright, Wolf.
So what you doing? Get gas, silly.
Whoop. I love it when it like thinks I'm trying to do a wheelie. OCD fuel. I need to do one thing though.
I gotta get something to drink. But apparently, a cop thought that I took out a sign with my face. Okay.
And just like I said, guys, I'm gonna go into my head for a
Okay,
wee
kid,
second.
drink.
So I'll be back in a minute. I have returned. I'm getting summoned in other discords though, so give me a second while I deal with them accordingly. And I'm back. Okay.
I have to figure this out.
Bright ass bike. Hi Greg. Are you Texas? I feel like you're Texas. Thank you for the follow. Hi Texas, how are you? Nice to see you. Aren't you doing dispatching right now? Oh, wait, no. Yeah. I literally get back from my thing. You're gonna watch my thing while dispatching? Or are you not doing dispatching right now? Oh, okay. I was gonna say naughty, naughty. okay. Firefighter, I swear to God.
So, did you ever go pick up that item from the DOT yet?
Well, welcome to the stream, Texas. I need to get up and refuel that. Because it's fucking...
Swear.
Love it when
I
it does that.
told him to keep it in the DOT truck, not in the house. Apparently, he doesn't listen. Too bad he doesn't have like a hidden key or something. Hey! He wasn't supposed to tell you anything. That's cheating.
Yeah, I know. Firefighters
That's
going
really
after me.
cheating. You know that.
Yo, nice spikes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave her behind. You gotta keep up. You coming? You coming? You coming? Oh yeah, Thorn's gonna kill me now. But like the thing is, I'm on a new bike. I'm gonna go fast. Or at least I'm gonna be going like, come on. If you're gonna like, if you ask like, if you're out on a bike and you're going to hang out with Graham for a ride, she's gonna end up leading the pack. King can come and give me a ticket for revving my engine then. Oh, that's why I don't rev my engine, because if I move my finger wrong on my fucking controller, it takes the brake off. Jesus Christ, she's going slow. You'd think she's on a restricted bike. I swear to God. No, that's a different bridge. I swear to God, if you're gonna push me off the road. The thing is, my bike revs up faster than hers. The thing is, I don't mind if people continue with the downloading water thing, because I literally just said downloading water rather than drinking water, because I'm an idiot. So by all means, if people want to continue the downloading water joke, they can. I don't think there's a cop in front of me, and she's behind me, and she's pulling over. I'm gonna pull over and wait for her. The blue truck that was gonna pass us though, that I don't think it was the same truck, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong though. You don't put it in my Discord. I'm gonna give this alright with you, Fire. I'm gonna take that quote and I'm gonna put it in other Discords as a quote, just cause I think some people are gonna get a real kick out of that. What is that truck? I mean, yeah, you can post it in STF. I mean, I'm gonna get bullied for it. Yeah, Firefly's okay with it, so do it. I don't know why her fucking things are still on. Oh, I left her in the dirt. I'm a dick. Is she going 60 or is she going 70? Because she's going a bit slower. She's on traffic up as well. I suppose she's on a restricted though, because her character's 17? Can I get off here to get off? I think that's a 45 when I get off ramp, I don't know. My lane now. And here she comes. Oh, that's a charger. They're gonna try and get me, aren't they? Okay then. Oh no, they're talking to her. No, Firefly, we'd rather ask. Thank you, Code Tactical, for the follow. That scared the living shite out of me. And I'm going to pull over. And wait for Mills. And that's probably a red light. It's alright, Code. It's just my end. I need to change the sound for it, and I need to fucking get used to it. But welcome to the I don't know what I call you guys anymore, because you've got my prison, which for those who have been in there long enough will get inmate. New guys obviously get newcomer. Those who are just there, haven't been there for senior, are the Reapers. So welcome to being part of the Reapers, I guess. It's obviously Grim Reaper. I'm now in front. This is my lane now. Oh, I don't have Nightbot, so that's the problem. Is no commands as of yet. I need to get Nightbot, and I need to get it set up. So sorry about that. But yeah, no Nightbot. That, or if any of my mods are in here who have the ability to add Nightbot, please. Thank you, love you. But yeah. I'll see if I can add Nightbot tonight, because I remembered it last night and then I went to bed and I forgot. Yes, I have a Discord. So in the link blue, I think one of them, the one with Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate's the one on the left, should be my Discord. I mean, it depends on what you class the biggest person in prison, Firefire. Because who do we have? We have Lou, who's a CA. I think we have, what's his face? We have a bunch of people in fucking my Discord. No, I'm really bad at thinking off the top of my head 'cause I'm an absolute idiot, but you know. Stanton, stop checking your mailbox. We're good. I'm actually going to I'm going this lane because I'm going to stop by and drop off coffee. But yeah, so one of the links below should be, or one of the hyperlinks should be to my Discord. We don't have a bot for the Discord at this time, so you know, that's Stanton. You stay. Say no. I think the the bot don't want you to post it because it's a bot. Okay, let me see if I can find Nightbot when we get to the station. In fact, no cops around. I'm gonna do this. Actually, no, I'll wait for Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Well, apparently that's really offensive to say in Germany, but nah, text. Well, I mean, if you could DM me the link to Nightbot, I'm still probably gonna Google it just in case, but you know. We're going to Station 7 because that's where the firefighters are. And that's where Mills wants to go because Mills has something to show the firefighters, which is probably her bike.
You're
Despite,
such a cheater.
despite the fact my bike is better and faster and cooler because it's a BMW. Like that. That is how I'm far superior with my vehicle. Far superior firepower. The Death Star. That's a state. Oh, synced getting off. Alright.
You guys look like you're having fun.
All right, which one of you was doing the wheelies?
Wasn't me.
Grim.
Graham.
Seriously, Grim, I wasn't even looking over at you.
Were y'all together the whole entire time?
Oh.
Whoa!
Nope,
we need to
special.
get the
that's
officer
about
back.
Yep.
Were y'all riding together the whole entire time? So y'all never got separated?
not the entire time. But I
So
did
it
see
was the
another
right bike.
motorcycle go flying off.
Yep. Then never mind. We called the right one.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's somebody in the county that has their hair exactly like mine.
Well, see, that's the thing. Just FYI, I didn't mean. We had to call a radio because they passed us twice and nearly wrecked out over on this little hump right here. They were doing wheelies and what have you, and
Probably the same one that I ran into at the gas station.
yep, had pink hair and everything. I thought it was you for a second. I'm like, so
For
I'm like,
God's sake!
Yeah, he definitely said.
Yep,
Yeah.
he ID'd you to the cops. So if
I'm
the cops
sorry.
spot you,
But
I'm sorry. Well, because that's the thing though, because
he-
it literally looked like you because of that the pink hair. I would highly suggest changing your hair color. I'm just saying right now.
Grim, any color idea?
turquoise.
great.
I already know it's not going to.
Graham, we already know your soul's black.
Honestly.
Like Manning's heart.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh,
That's mean.
Boy, you don't even know the half of it yet.
You want a hug?
I already know it's
Hug
not
me, I'll
going
kill
to
you.
be orange, and it's not going to be.
what's wrong with orange? It's one of the best
My-
colors out there.
My
All right.
sister had her hair
Yeah,
orange when she
her,
shot me,
I am in a relationship. Yes. Your point.
and my sister
Doesn't mean his
shot
heart
me.
ain't black.
With her hair was orange, so I prefer not to.
All right, platinum.
Mm,
I mean, you could go white, like platinum white almost,
mm,
or I could have Onyx dye your hair in her color,
Purple.
what do you think, Grim?
or you could go for like a fire red.
There you go. Fire red.
Hold on. See, Grimm's black. It'd just be fitting if Melissa's was platinum.
Blue. Like our shirt.
Because opposites attract.
Brett, trust me, Onyx tried having me get the same
yeah,
color
her
of.
hair isn't just black.
Yeah, her Onyx tried to give me the same color hair dye. I went to the store the other day of my of this shirt. And I couldn't find one exactly the same color. It's like almost like out of stock for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe
I'd
because
say
that's
it's
what
got
they
some
use for
purple
the
highlight.
shirt.
Probably.
I
But it was
can't
easy-
do pink anymore.
But it was easy to find a
Thank you.
highlighter, that shade of highlighter she needed. So she was like, just use your shirt. And I'm like, all right. So I finally put my yellow shirt on and went to the
You did
store.
what?
And
I need to get my charger.
Onyx needed some highlighters for some reason, and she needed like a specific shade. I don't know
Almost fell
why. And she pointed to my I was wearing my highlight. So like, make it like that one. And I'm like, all right.
Give me a second.
So sure enough, I literally walked up, saw one pack, I literally held it up to my shirt, and it's the same shade. I'm like, awesome.
But
was perfect.
apparently in Sandy, a cop thought I took out a stop sign with my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can see Stefanelli doing that, but not you.
Yep, I sure
told him
sure
my
as hell
head
can
was
too.
not hard enough.
I mean, it's just like nailed it.
Apparently in his eyes, I knocked it right out.
Okay.
I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Imagine,
But yeah,
bro.
Sonic's feeling at
imagine.
least somewhat better.
Yeah, like I told you in the text, I take her back to the
I think he
hospital
said
in a couple days for more
specific.
tests.
Yeah, cause
So,
It's
yeah,
Manning,
'cause we were both freaking out with trying to figure out what the heck was going
fix
on
you
when
go?
you two weren't responding.
yeah. Sorry, I was busy driving.
Yeah, I kind of had an idea when you said you were trying to wait for red lights to turn, and I'm like, he's probably in a hurry somewhere.
Yeah. Trust me, I was trying to get there, like to where she was right off the bat, but Wrecker got her in her car. Well, got her in his car and took her to the hospital. So, but as soon as I arrived where he was, he's like, "Yeah, we're at the hospital, by the way." I'm like, "Motherfucker, really? Thanks."
Hey, Grim, what do you think about me having my hair the same kind of pinkish as my bike?
I would stay away
That'd be
from
too
pink
close.
altogether,
Yeah, true.
because any sort of shaded pink, they're still gonna think that you're the other person.
Yeah.
Like Manning here did.
So what the heck happened?
So like we were like, well, because like that's the thing. Like whenever like you text, like you put on there on Twitter, there and like what station we're at, like okay, cool. And then like all of a sudden this bike flies past us, going like I don't know, I want to say like maybe like almost close to 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, 100 plus.
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
and it was like doing wheelies and stuff, and I was about to call you out on Twitter and be like, hey, like as cool as that is, like ducks are spies.
No, he was he
Nah,
was,
they're good food now. Don't get me wrong.
True, you ain't wrong. You
Manning
ain't wrong.
wasn't running
A good duck stew is always good.
fire at the time. He
Hell
was running
yeah.
Civ.
But yeah. I don't, oh my goodness. I gotta walk away after that one. But no, we're both sitting over here thinking, well, she just twatted at us, and we're like, all right,
Yeah,
really,
that's the thing,
you're gonna really do wheelies right by us, knowing how dangerous that is and everything else, and why do I keep
not
spinning?
that stupid.
Yeah, I was like,
And then we're like
it
the
was-
second time through, it was like, all right, she's doing it again, and we're like, all right,
yeah,
third
at that
time
point, at that
is-
point, we already
that was it.
called the Over King. I was like, hey, like letting you know, please let people like.
Wait, you called King over here?
No,
no,
we
no,
called
over the radio.
over the radio.
Oh, that there was somebody doing wheelies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they are screwed if it's King.
Well, no. King just got off shift. I think she is now doing.
I think her sister is coming on shift.
Yeah, her sister's going on shift.
Oh yeah, they are lucky. They're not royally screwed then.
No, I think her sister's coming on shift.
Yeah,
If it was King, then they would be better off just handing themselves over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my cousin's dealt with them with Trooper King a few times, and he's got out of jail because of it too. She does not mess around.
Yeah.
I dealt with Trooper King once.
Yeah, I wonder why. What the hell?
Well, what the hell?
Well,
Anyways, well, I dealt with her once just because of being a
She's
probie.
scary.
That's. Are you saying dispatch?
What's going
Oh, my
on?
tablet just pinged. What the hell? Oh boy, yep, we're gonna get called out to that one probably here in about maybe the next 2 minutes or so. They're gonna crash.
Why? What's happening?
Apparently, a lime green bike is flying at higher speed up Strawberry Avenue towards Route 13, about going 100 miles an hour.
Oh, lovely.
And the rider's apparently the rider's being. There it is.
Yeah, you spread that too, just as how I read it too.
Yeah. Rider is glowing. What the hell?
That's gonna
Grab
be
it, spooky season.
Spooky.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking radioactive maybe.
No, toxic
Nah,
ooze.
I doubt that.
Bruh.
She mentioned spooky season, so it is time for me to get spooky. By doing this. Because Grim has the spooky stuff under her clothes besides the top hat and mask which are in her bag. This is Grim's spooky season.
The spooky season girlfriend.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the mask that
She's all
nearly,
skin and bones.
Dang, it's the ghost rider.
Oh, that was horrible.
Dad jokes 101 right here.
You should feel bad.
Nope.
I would have. He beat me to it, honestly. He beat me to it.
Yeah.
Did
And,
you?
and I'm the dad here.
Did you hear Umbenhauer? It should be back soon.
I don't know when he's gonna be back. I don't know. He hasn't. I haven't seen him lately.
I think
Yeah.
he took a week off or something, but he told me he should be
No,
coming
I'm
back
only in
really soon.
Civ, so if I do this,
He didn't put his LOA in. That's
you
for
can
sure.
see it just says
Yeah, nope.
C231.
But hey, guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
That only means I'm Civ.
Yourself,
Manning.
Oh.
You're already scaring.
Damn it.
Screw Whereas if you look at Manning's
I was gonna say,
name,
I'm
it
gonna be a
has
firefighter.
and C1. Or yeah,
Jesus
C1.
Christ.
Wait.
He's in 2 departments.
That's all you
I
have
don't
to do.
think
Is
it's gonna
that's all you have.
work on-
That's all you have to do is just show up to work and be like,
So
everyone
like
else is
Mac,
dressed, and you're like,
D-
what are you? I'm
DS
like,
and
well,
C1, so
I'm
he's-
a firefighter. Get it? Huh?
Oh, I don't know
So
what DS
I-
is actually.
Yep.
Saw
Yet
something
again.
on
But he's also
on something online that
thingy.
somebody was randomly suggesting things, and they said if somebody was ever kidnapped, they should be just brought right back to their station for shit.
I'm gonna run back and put the normal clothing back on, because if someone shows up while I'm like this, I'm gonna be really awkward. If you know what I mean. But yeah.
No, for sure.
What the hell?
Probably a lot.
Oh, hi Graham.
I'm thinking that once I have my own place, I might adopt a cat.
Oh, kitty.
If I ever get my citizenship, I would get a place here.
Let me tell you, it's not cheap.
I know.
But then
I
if you
heard
got a kitty-
there's a lot of stuff that happens behind doors that I kind of don't want to deal with at the moment.
I would make
Yeah,
sure if I
don't-
had a cat that got along with Grim first.
Don't tell me if what other streamers are
You
doing.
kidding?
please.
That that cat.
Fight. Meow.
That cat.
Or
That cat be
yeah,
more
hint
afraid of
towards it or
Grim than
anything.
Grim afraid of it.
Yeah, if I would
No
want
offense,
to
Grim.
be.
Well,
Whoa.
Grim,
hey, I know of a kid.
we're not married, so
So?
I don't know how that would even work.
So,
There's one.
excuse me, I'm not. Hey, fuck you.
Grim, you have a point. That might end up happening.
Yeah, you really can't
Just
put a
for
car seat on the
science.
back of a on the back of a motorcycle.
ooh.
But you can put a basket in the front and let me Manning drive it. That way I can ride in the basket.
Sandra's bravest. Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably turn that off actually. Gets in the way. I have it every now and again on, but for tonight it gets in the way. It's nice to have it there, especially if I'm doing stuff with a group of people where I would know if they've died or not. And we're separated, so rather than me being in secondary comms and going, "Oh, are you dead? Are you dead?" Trying to figure out if like their comms are actually destroyed or not, or if I'm sat watching quote unquote security cameras. But because I cannot spectate people, it will crash.
Kitty fights more like a
Sometimes
dog
it
fight.
does.
Like Jesus Christ, come on.
Or at least it'll try to. It'll freeze.
It's more like Chihuahua versus Bulldog. I tend to win.
Excuse
Grim,
me?
have you had too much sugar?
I'm the goddamn chihuahua. I'm biting your fucking ankles off.
I'm the Bulldog. I ain't got no ankles. I got kinkles.
ankles.
Why'd you?
Why'd you move a fire hose?
Damn it.
Probably because she was bored.
Which one did she enroll? She better not unroll the deuce and a half.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
mad
that was
about.
kinda mean.
I'm so mad.
Yeah.
So mad at you for that.
I'd say go
Grim,
for
why'd
Civ
you
first.
have to cause
if you
so
want
much
to.
chaos?
I swear, if it's the deuce and a half.
It's gonna be on the engine. I know that for sure.
I'm literally gonna. I
I
literally
think
did
she
nothing
does
as
it just
well,
to keep
though.
you guys entertained.
So
Or is it on ladder?
Ah, come on.
Oh.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Actually, speaking of
really.
which, you reminded me to add metagaming to my rules, so I'm gonna write that down.
So now
Those
I
man
gotta
names
figure out a
already
better
added
one
to my
because your
rules.
uncle's freaking bad at keeping secrets.
Yeah, I gotta start. I gotta find Onyx a present for the Saturday because it's her birthday,
Seems fitting that Halloween's her birthday.
right?
Definitely seems fitting.
And see, that's the thing though. I'm
Hey, I'm sorry that I wanted to get my girlfriend a present.
yeah, no. Thing is, I won't be in town for Onyx's birthday.
I can always keep her company.
Well, that's what I was gonna do on Friday is and celebrate her birthday. So
Are they still chasing those motorcycles?
Probably.
Oh, probably. Why?
I may just hear sirens off in the distance.
But yeah,
I
I
mean, it
can
could be
at least
local.
spend some time with Onyx on her birthday.
Yeah, definitely.
I can make her a spooky kind of cake.
Oh, I'm probably going insane for sure.
Grim,
You know,
Grim, he works at the
I-
fire department. He already is
I
insane.
had to deal with Manning here and Mr. Sexy Face over here, Roth.
Oh,
Bro, what you talking about? I'm the sexy face here.
but
I'm
find
sorry.
out
If I
from
wanted,
her,
if I wanted to see that sexy face, I would look at my backside in the mirror.
God damn. Dude.
Oh,
find
Wow.
out from her what type of cake she'd like.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, 100%. Roth, she's talking about you.
yeah, I don't know who that is, even though I'm old.
But yeah,
You
Grim,
may need to pull out that tablet and take a look online.
I had a feeling that your uncle would be bad at keeping secrets. That's why I gave him a gun.
Jeez.
I basically.
I'm also spe-
Oh.
Tis only a flesh wound.
Oh God.
Tis only but a flesh wound.
You might not be able. You might not actually.
Bring out the holy hand grenade.
Oh God. But yeah, Grim. Your uncle's bad at keeping secrets, so it's a good thing I gave him a dud gift.
Hey, Dodd, not Dodd. Fucking hell. Roth.
Oh,
There,
even
there's
worse.
there's too many
Even
of you guys.
worse.
There's too many of you guys here.
I'm the only other one with a blue pearl.
Well, yeah.
True.
That's why I gave him a dud.
Hey,
That's why I
Roth.
Yeah.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
I
let
swear to God.
Oh,
you
boy.
down.
So I
and
have this great
hurt
idea.
you.
Hey Manning, we could both go 42 and leave poor Stefanelli by himself.
We could, but then he go 42.
Bull. I was gonna say I can go 42 too.
He said
No,
2-2.
somebody's got to snap
Two,
the
two, two,
apartment.
two. Nope. I'll put county fire in effect.
Hey, Grim. That's why I made sure
Yes,
to
holy
give them
hand
a
grenade.
gun because I had a feeling that he was going to tell.
Oh. Where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah.
Apparently.
Hmm.
Are you gonna let me give you your gift or not?
Never.
Never. Nah. We're getting.
You have handcuffs.
Go through this door.
Nope.
Go through this door.
I think Manny has some pink ones with some
Pink
fuzzies
fuzzy-
on it.
If
Yeah,
you
what?
do,
And then
What?
somebody please
What the,
handcuff.
what the hell did I just hear?
Somebody please handcuff Grim to one of the fire trucks so I can give her this present already. Because I don't feel like chasing her.
Does it look like I have a pair of cuffs on me?
yeah, some pink fuzzy ones.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Please just give you your present already without you fighting me. Because if you insist on trying to run away again, I'm just going to leave.
But I wanna
Also,
run. But ma. End thy suffering. Why am I sound engine? They should be shouting at me to get off it, but they're not. It is a nice engine though. Those files, I suppose they are. They have. I don't know how fire engines work. Firefighter, is this what your engine looks like?
There.
There's still reports of bikes all over 911 right now.
They're not giving a shit that I'm just sat here, sat on a engine. Oh, they got the seat thing though. The SCBA little tank area.
No, that's a volley I hear in the background.
Is that right? Fire. So glad I'm not dispatching. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, Texas.
Bro, I gotta use it, but I'm gonna use that for
I'm waiting to find out what it is.
Raw's name, Mr. Rashley.
Okay. Grim? I don't know actually if she's more of a civil or a criminal. She does illegal stuff, and she has been in jail for fleeing and eluding, which was by accident.
And I
say
just
by
realized she's
accident,
a
I ran from
firefighter
a
I haven't
cop.
seen in a while.
Who?
Who's that?
Took me
Mr.
forever
Cheesecake.
to carve that thing.
Mr. Cheesecake.
But you know.
Mr.
You're
Who?
welcome. It's,
Cheesecake.
I think
Oh,
I might
Oppenheimer?
have to my hands a little bit doing
Yep.
it, but
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in a while.
It's running Windows 10.
I'm just gonna start
Unless you're
referring
I
to
think
you
it
as
came
Cheese-
out really well.
Apparently. Oh,
What about Mr. Cheesecake?
Nothing.
apparently I think COC cleared out his locker of the cheesecake here at the station.
Well, it's a good thing that
Okay,
Amenhauer
Schuldhausen, there you
gave
go.
me the code for his
But
lock,
yeah,
so I could put
Oh.
some in there when he came
The
back.
Didn't they change the lockout?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, they did,
COC
Yeah,
COC
Grim's more or
changed the
less
lockout
a civil
because
and a
it
criminal.
was. He can
It's
have
weird.
cheesecake, he just can't.
Like she'll
sur-
differentiate.
ah,
She'll do some illegal
stuff
stuff.
it,
What's the
pretty
word?
much.
Well, stuff it, but keep
Am
keep
I?
a surplus
I
of it.
thought,
That's the word I
Darren
was
did.
Yeah,
looking
'cause
for.
they
There it
like-
is.
Doesn't that need to be refrigerated anyway?
No,
You can't
I'm
just
Yeah,
put
I-
that in
He
the
I-
wash.
has he has a
That's up Darren.
refrigerated locker for his
The
cheesecake.
How?
it should be in my
How?
Discord.
Don't
It's-
ask me.
You can have
Oh,
little refrigerators.
Fucking-
Our lockers
like
aren't
the
that big. There's not enough
Our
room
lockers
for
aren't
No.
that
it.
big.
the only Darren or
You gotta
something.
put all your gear in there. There's no way you can fit a fridge in there on top of that.
Oh,
Don't ask
I-
me. He did
Yeah,
something
no,
to the
it-
bottom
like,
of his locker.
It started to smell and stuff really bad in there, and we're trying to figure out what the hell that smell was, and
When you
like
get off the
eventually, like
engine-
as the weeks went on, it got like the smell got worse and
Some
worse. Finally,
satellite
we're like, all
lights.
right, we've so we pinpointed it down. So up in
Look at
Howard's
that,
locker,
the American
like,
flag
all
on
right,
there.
open up, and he had
Look
like
at
3 or
that.
4 things of cheesecake in it.
That's cool.
Here's the thing.
Let me go.
Manning's locker is right near his. We all thought it was his skid stained underwear.
Excuse me, my locker is nowhere near his.
Ready? Back of the medic. I love that back end. I'm sorry, but like, yeah, no one's dispatched in this county. I do like the medics in blue. However, I do miss. I think one of them has the American flag on it still. I'm not sure, but they are still amazing skins. They are beautiful to see as well. Like that. Look at that. It's outstanding. Oh, dispatch application. That's
Thanks for
good.
stopping by, though.
Oh, they're
No
getting
problem.
they're getting sent out.
Let me see.
Oh, so they're getting dispatched. Yep. Oh. All of them? Question mark.
Oh my goodness.
Or is it just the medic? Where's the medic gone? Wow. Where are
Where'd
you
Manning go?
going? Fuck. I'm in. Wow. The fuck?
Manning!
I'm right here. I'm going to change.
Manning. Manning's going.
Disappeared into the abyss.
Well, no, he's got. Ooh, he might come out as Civ. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god. Fuck. I was gonna punch him. Oh. That would have been mean though. Ah, true. Manning! Manning! Oh, no, only 19? Damn. Whoa. I'm gonna get on my new bike. No, sorry, I'm planning on going for input. No, I might not. I might not be able. Okay. Why can I not yawn? There's Manning's GMC. And I'm now on a path that's highly illegal. So, Darren, as far as I'm aware, lives up here. And I'm actually going to see if he's still on duty. Give it a second because it's trying to register things. Darren is still on duty, yes. And I'm going to find Darren's Twitch so I can post it in the chat. It's the first Darren. Twitch.tv/thefirstdarren. So I'm going to put that in chat for those. I'm not sure if he's still streaming. I would check, but that would be against the rules. Okay, no, he's not. Never mind then, Darren stopped streaming for some magical reason. I don't know. But I'm gonna put it in chat. If it'll let me type in chat. Yeah, I got it. Mime rules. There's Darren's Twitch. That Darren is the father of Grim, who you obviously see here, who now is working with the sheriff's department, which is pretty cool. So you know, go to his channel, follow. Next time he's streaming, you know, go watch him as well. What the fuck is that ugly thing? What the fuck? Sorry, I don't like those kinds of bikes. Personally, I like, you know, sport bikes like this, sporty. Apart from the fact that the well, theoretically there wouldn't be mirrors or technically a backseat. All those indicators, they get ripped off if you're going around a corner. Yeah, I don't like the chopper style bikes, I'm sorry, but I'll allow what you put, Texas, because apparently my Discord, oh, sorry, no, my thing's going, you shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'll check this, actually I'll check it now. I'm sat on the side of the road. Am I in Yak? I don't think I'm in Yakka's Discord. That's bad, isn't it? I'm not in Yakka's Discord, oops. They just, like, screenshot it and send it to me, Texas. Because I feel like it's, the person I'm thinking of. I can understand because it's pretty late. Not many people are online now, but you know, can't really blame them, it's getting a bit late. Obviously county fires in effect and stuff like that. For some magic reason it really doesn't like people today. I'm getting triggered at my... Yeah, it's not going to send it to me because any links sent in the chat get blocked. Because I've had people come in here and post links to malicious content, so I'll go over to her channel, find it on her YouTube, and then go from there. When the stream's over. I might also see if I can get into a VC, and if people want to sit down and just have a chat, they can. I would do that while I'm patrolling, but I can't because you're not allowed to have secondary comms. Secondary comms is Discord or anything other than TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak is technically primary comms. Is Manning just gonna sit there, or what are you doing? What are you doing, Manning? Beep, 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 more fucking beeps.
I gotta get going. Apparently, Onyx needs me. Not at this moment. I'll let you know, though. All right.
Alright. I'm actually then going to, because a lot of people are jumping off, I'm going to see if we can continue for another hour, hopefully. Because usually patrols last for around 3 hours. But because it is a weekday, it might not. If anyone else jumps off, I'll probably jump off as well. Might stream tomorrow, depends. So yeah, let's see if patrol's gonna continue. Yeah, I saw tactical. I'll still rather go directly to YouTube and get it from there. There's a reason why the bot is there to stop links, even if it's Discord links. In fact, if my mods were here, they would have probably warned you for posting it. Because people try to, you know, they're like, oh, you should join Ocean's Discord, and then put their Discord's link or someone else's, and it's, you know, I'm not saying that you've done that, but better be safe than sorry with the way people act on the internet sometimes. Especially when I am basically representing SAF. It's a bad idea for me to, you know, join a Discord, have something happen, that looks bad, and not just myself. I'm going to drive to Darren's house actually, if nothing happens on the way there. Actually, I'm gonna go to James's house and end the stream. For those who don't know, James Hawkins, aka my DOT character, he is Grimm's uncle. I don't mean uncle as in adoptive uncle. He is Grimm's uncle, like blood relative. He's the only blood relative in San Andreas currently. So you know. Yep. Not many people left, and my wrist just clicked when I was scratching my nose. That is fantastic. So I'm going to put this in the garage. There we go. I'm going to stand outside James's house. Hose. But yeah, biological. Now I just gotta take the hat off. The mask. Thank you guys for coming. I'm just gonna stretch while I'm here. There we go. Yeah, that was my wrist. I'm apparently built like an old man. Huh. Anyway, sorry, I went quiet, I was reading something. I hate you, Firefly. You're gonna die. You're gonna hear a spike of music for a second because I need to open something. Don't you dare play. Because that was the wrong one. Come on. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Shut up. So, in other news, I'm going to jump into a VC in my Discord once the stream is like ended. I'm joking, Firefighter. Damn, bro. And from there, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I'm a child. Leave me alone.